Hello and welcome to my channel Daily Tarot, and this is your group yearly reading for Sun, Moon and Rising sign of Scorpio for the year 2025. This is a group general reading, so please pick it up what resonates with you. Please leave the rest for others. And there is a very common query that do we have to look at sun sign, moon or rising? I always recommend people to look at 3 readings at least, especially when you are looking forward to yearly reading. Do check your sun sign, your moon sign and your rising sign as well, so that you get a holistic guidance for throughout the year 2025. Now this is a group general reading, so in case you wanted to have a personal private reading for yourself, you may connect with me on the email ID website mentioned in the description box below. All personal private readings are prepaid reading, pre-slotted reading, so please connect with me with that understanding. I really appreciate that. Now since we are approaching the new year reading are taking little time because the rating period is 4 to 5 days. You may connect with me accordingly. Now before I proceed forward for the reading, I wish a very happy new year to all my lovely Scorpio people out there. After all the readings, I will also do the birth date reading from number 1 to number 9. I would request, suggest and motivate you to look at those readings as well, so that you can see how your date of birth is going to give you a glimpse of the overall year. And simultaneously, when you're connecting me for your personal private reading, yes, we do tarot reading and we do detail analysis of your date of birth also, which is called the numeroscope. You may get your numeroscope when you're contacting me for your tarot reading. And yes, a very happy new year to all my lovely people out there. We are now a family of rocking 14,000 organic people, and I'm really thankful for being with me on this journey of Delhi Tarot, and especially people who trusted Delhi Tarot for its services and therapies. Over to your reading, Scorpio. Let us see what energies do we have. I have not seen your card so far. So you have a rocking cornucopia card in the reading. A year, big year full of materialistic gain. A year that is going to bring lots and lots of security and success as far as your money, career, finances goes. Expect lot of bonuses, real money, money in hand, investment increasing, savings increasing this year. Cornucopia means that you will encounter such opportunities which will even fetch more money, and your earlier investments, be it property, be it funds, that kind of investment is also going to or give you or going to generate more money and benefit to you for sure. So overall, this is one of the best energy oracle card as far as your finances, your money, your hard cash, your inflow is concerned throughout the year. This is a yearly reading, and when you have a yearly card of cornucopia, that means even though you will have any kind of deficits at any place, or you want to arrange loan for something, or you want to repay something, the money will be arranged for you from some or the other sources. So when you have a card of cornucopia, please know that throughout the year, money crisis, career crisis is not going to bother you for a very long period. It's a very good and a very auspicious card into your reading. Your other energy card is a card of hospitality. There is a huge possibility that you might become little, possessive for your own things, be it your relationships, be it your own work, be it your own assets. You will be very possessive in the year 2025, which is actually not good for you. You need to be very careful that even though you are going through anything in the year 2025, you're not taking anything personally, or you're not getting judgmental about anything. Don't be possessive, over possessive about anything in this particular year, be it your work, be it the kind of hold you have on things or on relationship or even on yourself. Try to flow with the flow, because yes, this year you are little surrounded with little jealousy, animism as well. So in that situation, if you react from a very possessive being, you fetch lot of harsh words and comments and critical review from people. So you need to avoid all that, Scorpio. So I'm repeating it again for you. Don't be over possessive about things. Flow with the flow. Whatever comes, whatever goes, just be very normal, comfortable, be at peace. Flowing with the flow is going to make you neutral in almost all the situations. So being neutral either in relationship or into your professional life is going to be one of your key to success this particular year. And your third card is the temple path. Yes, your positive affirmations, your connect to your daily prayers, your connect to your angels, your own meditation, that is going to give you a lot of reward this year. So you may develop some technique like 369 technique, which is already there on my channel. Then there are certain other kind of meditation technique. You may follow either of those techniques, but you must do some kind of prayer affirmation in order to manifest visualization, whatever you want to achieve this year, because your cornucopia is going to give you all that tenfolds for sure. It's a lovely and a very strong energy oracle card reading, and a lucky one too. Now let us see what tarot cards do we have for you. We do have two of swords into your reading. We have 9 of swords, and your last tarot card is also king of cups. So there is no major tarot card. That means overall the year the money flow is going to be wonderful. The only thing you need to be careful about throughout the year, your communication, how you deal with people, how you deal with relationship, the language, the words, the choices of your expression, anything you can make or break with your communication this year, because you have multiple sword cards into your reading. That means you have to be very careful with the air sign people also, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius people. It is also possible that when you are dealing with people, you will not know or you will not remember that which sign they belong to. But when you're dealing with people, you can at least remember this reading, that you have to be very careful that you are not hurting people at the cost of your own benefit, and you are using your communication to the minimum level this year. Speak to only relevant people at the relevant time, and speak less this year. When I say speak less, that means be very calculated while you are talking to people in personal, professional life. Don't over expect from people, and also have a very clear, honest communication in the sense what they can expect you. There could be some issues, some concerns related to miscommunications, misunderstanding this year, and you have to be very careful of Scorpio, because few things are very prominent into your reading. Now your third card is also king of cups, which is a wonderful card, and it talks about cooperation, coordination, teamwork, team spirit. That means when you're not looking only at individual success, individual gain, individual prosperity, or individual victory or triumph, and you're thinking about other people in a group, you are motivating yourself to be a part of a group or a team, you win, smoothlessly in this particular year. So try to even be a part of a group, be a part of a company. And also if you are working individually, please know this year you will gain much more benefit, name, fame, and much more luck when you are working along with people rather working individually. So yes, your team spirit, your cooperation, your coordination can also bring victory to any situation, or can bring any situation into your favor. So just keep that in mind if it is possible for you. Now let us see some specific love relation cards for you. You have a card which says it is also the time for you in the year to pay attention to the red flags. Now the red flag will only happen if the relationship is already not going well, as if now when you are in this year 2024, when you are hearing this reading, it says that yes, there are certain things which are near separation. So look at those signs, and the main concern is also going to be how you are communicating with your partner, how you are taking and dealing with the situation. Because with 2 of sword into your reading, yes, there is a year, this is the year where it is going to be a decision time for you, a very important decision which you are lingering on from a very long time. Now needless to say, this decision is not related to only to your personal life. or to your love life or to your married life, but this could be a decision which is even long pending into your professional life. And that is also this pending decision, this lingering on kind of situation is giving you sleepless nights. It is going to give you little anxiety and stress, but trust me, the overall solution, whatever problem is coming into your year 2025, even though there is a lot of success because you do have a card of cornucopia, anything will get resolved if you are ready to cooperate, if you are ready to work as a team in order to work towards resolution. So keep your ego, keep your pride aside. If you really value an engagement, you really value the relationship or the association, whether personal or professional. But yes, there are red flags coming to your relationship very soon. And the card says the signs are cautioning you time and again, but it is definitely going to be a personal call. And the other card you have is a card which says give your relationship a second chance. It says work on your partnership. My goodness, I'm so thankful to my angels that they always give clear indications and clues whenever I do any reading. Yes, if you are truly open to be with the same partner, you truly cherish the relationship, and most importantly, Scorpio people, if you are happy in the relationship and you want to be in that relationship, you want to be with that person or partner, then only it is very important for you to give a non-judgmental, neutral chance, another chance to your partner, to this relationship, provided you are also willing to stay in the relationship. Your own free will is much more important than any reading. Any kind of reading is only making sense to anyone if you have the will to go forward on that particular path. Otherwise, you already have a choice whether to stay back or whether to move on. But either ways, you have to take a major decision this year of staying or moving, because you already have Two of Swords, and which says that there is a time when it is going to come very soon for decision making. You also have again a card of separation, which says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So yes, this year is definitely a little tough, little stressful year as far as your love relationship, your soulmate relationship, your love life, or your marriage is concerned. And yes, when you're contacting me for your relationship reading, do let me know the details accordingly. Now let us see what specific career related cards do we have for you. We have a card of cutting ties, and look at the symptom, the sign, the symbol. It's a scissor, and it says you may need to leave your current position and look for something better. Ending a job does not mean you are burning bridges. Go with grace. Now definitely the cord cutting is happening in almost all areas of your life, but again I'm saying that if you are willing to cut the cords, cut the ties, then only go ahead on moving away. Otherwise, if you are cooperating and coordinating, things will become favorable for sure, because everything depends on your free will. But yes, the reading is very clear that you will have such and multiple situations like this situations in your personal and professional life both. The other career specific card is you will have many choices as well. So the card says you have options even if you don't see them right at the moment. Get creative and look around, pull a card for each option to see what is best for you. So if you have multiple options, you may sit on those 3 or 4 options. You may see the pros and cons for each option. Now, when we talk about career, you have to see your inner alignment also. What is your inner calling? What is your soul calling? What is it you are pulled towards, the kind of profession? And then have an alignment between the career option you are choosing and your inner feeling, because that is very important for you to be successful and moving on to your soul journey. The other card you have is a card of honest work, and the card says it is okay to have a job that is not very glamorous, but get some experience to help you to move up into the future. Success is a process and it is not a quick fix. Now, Scorpio people, there is no doubt about it that there is a major turn, twist, and a shift coming into your complete life, be it personal, be it professional. After seeing your reading, I'm very sure that it's time for the old to go, because you have to make the space for new. Now, if you are pulling the situation from very long, if you are still want to be in the relationship, whether it is personal, professional engagement, but you are tired of pulling off the relationship and tired of even adjusting, but you still want to be with the partner. Just see that, are you comfortable? Is it easy for you? Is it comfortable for you to continue like that for that engagement, for that association, for that relationship? If you are comfortable and it is easy for you, then you might stay back. But if that continuation is giving you discomfort, disease, and eternally you are not happy, then the cards are definitely very clear that you have to move on from your current association or engagement. It's a free will, it's your call, but the cards are very clear that you have to make that decision this year for sure. Now let us see what specific astrological impact card do we have for you. We do have a fiery energy again, which is a card of Sagittarius. We have the card of Saturn into your reading, two powerful planets. And then we also have a card of Neptune into your reading. Now Saturn is a very important planet which is majorly responsible for any movement into your career. This year, the Saturn impact in the year 2025 says how much you will do the hard work, how are your intentions, you will be paid accordingly. So be very sure that you are not doing your work less, you're doing honest work, you're very true to your work, and your intentions are good for self and for others. And the card says this year the energy is going to be very powerful, enthusiastic, and confidence. You must wait for good fortune and authority to come to you. So yes, raises, promotion, influential positions are very well possible because you also have the presence of planet Saturn into your reading. And it says the part of you that accepts challenge is going to gain lot of benefit and wisdom. And the card of Neptune says that there is a potential of illusion, confusion, but try to buy some time to have some clarity. So take your decisions very carefully, review your decisions again and again, and then take a call. Now let us see which crystal is going to be helpful for you this year. You have a card of appetite, rather you have two cards this time. It says progress and not perfection. So don't look at perfection immediately. Keep on moving on the journey of your hard work, and with the help of Saturn and with the help of beautiful cornucopia present into your reading, you will be repaid 10 times. I trust, I claim this, and I'm sure you guys are going to tell me later on. Don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus on how far you have come and how much you have learned so far. This year is not the year of comparison, my dear Scorpio people. And your other card is a card of malachite. You may keep all these crystals near your desk table where you work. It is going to be very auspicious for you. And the card says prosperity. So nothing can stop your prosperity and abundance this year. It says there is a positive shift in your flow of divine support coming very soon to you. Now let us see what prayer, what affirmation you may do this year, or what you need to let go this year for your own benefit. And you have a card of relationships. The card says, I am attracted to those people who are going to serve my higher good. That means people will come, people will go, but only those people will stay in the relationship at that moment who are bringing your soul journey up to a different or a new level. There is a movement. Only those people are going to stay in your life. People who are done with their karmic baggage, it's time for them to go from your life. The other card is a card of happiness, and we are talking about happiness since very long into your reading. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. And I hope you remember, or you can scroll back to the reading. I just guided you that you need to see your comfort and your happiness this year. If you are happy into something, be there. But if you're not happy into anything, be it your career, personal life, relationship, it is definitely the right time for you to take the needed call. And Scorpio, you have extra cards. In every reading, I have pulled one crystal, but you have two. In every reading, I have two soul messages, but to you, I have three. So this is, the divine wants to bring more messages to you, and they also want you to make yourself guilt-free. And the card says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist my soul's growth. So allow any guilt, fear, doubt to just let go and concentrate only on your happiness this year. Now let us see your final cards of the reading. As always, your final angel messages. You have a card which says the overall situation is definitely going to improve for you. So whichever situation you are currently in the year 2024, the overall situation is going to improve. But one thing I would like to tell you again, the decision making, it cannot be postponed. You have to take the decision. The month can be different. You may buy time, you may take time, you may see your comfort and ease, but decision making is something which you have to do this year. And the other card is you are absolutely ready to take all those important call and decision making. And the last card is no need to worry. Now Scorpio, on the outside I would like to tell you that this is a very very clear yearly reading for any sun signs. I have done almost 11 sun signs this time, but signs this movement. But out of all the movements, I see Scorpio, you have one of the most clear reading, that you have to follow your passion, you have to take a very clear call. But the best part of the reading as per your angel messages, that you are now ready to take the all important necessary inner calls in this particular year. This particular year is a planet Mars, which means you will be very passionate, you'll have that fiery energy to take that call. And every call, trust me, is going to be for your own higher good and your soul journey and soul growth movement. Do let me know how you resonated with such a clear reading, Scorpio. I wish you all the very best, and I personally feel that Scorpio, after doing so many of your readings last year, I really wish that the year must bring good for you from all aspects of life. I will see you next time very soon. Be blessed and have a lovely 2025 rocking year ahead.